Hey team, Alita here, and we're starting on day one, lovely legs. This is a strength and conditioning workout, and all strength and conditioning workouts are going to go through the same exact format. How it rolls is, first you do a superset, which is 2 exercises back to back as your warm-up / activation drills. Then you move on to your main strength workout, which will be a 10-minute EMOM. EMOM means every minute on the minute. So what that means is you're going to do your one exercise on the first minute, and as soon as the second minute hits, you're going to do the second exercise. To finish the strength and conditioning workouts, you're always going to have a circuit of 4 rounds. This circuit usually includes some sort of muscle building exercises and something else to get your heart rate going. Okay, so this is where you get a little bit more breathless and burning at the end. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's start with the warm-up. For today's warm-up, we're starting with an exercise I call 3-way glutes, and this is a Pilates-based glute exercise. So, what you're gonna need, if you have a small loop band like this, that would be really helpful. If you don't have one, totally fine. You can just do this exercise without it. So, sit on your mat. You're gonna put the band right above your knees and lay on your side. Okay, so there's 3 different exercises. The first exercise is Clam. Okay, so you can go 10 repetitions with the Clam. Your heels are together and hips stacked. You should squeeze the side of your glute. Okay, you don't want your hips to sag back. Keep your hips forward. Okay, so you're gonna do 10 right here. It should already start to feel like it's working. Okay, once you've done 10, I want you to straighten the top leg, lean slightly forward, and kick it back. Okay, so kicking back towards the back wall, again, squeezing the glute. We're gonna do that one 10 times. Honestly, if you don't have an exercise band, this will still burn. Okay, once you've done 10, you're gonna bring that foot forward and angle the toe down, and we're gonna go pulses up. This is where things get really, really spicy, and it will burn a lot. All right, so once you've done 10 on each, then you're gonna flip over again, and you're gonna do 10 on the same. Remember, you go 10 clams, 10 straight behind you, and 10 straight in front, okay? So that's your 3-way glutes. You're gonna superset this exercise. Like I said, superset is back and forth with a kettlebell hip prior. So you're gonna use the lightest kettlebell you own. If you don't own a kettlebell, then you're gonna use a light dumbbell hold in front of your chest. Okay, so what you're gonna do, I'll stand sideways so you can see, you're gonna hold the kettlebell out in front of you, squat nice and deep. All right, elbows between your knees, and sit into it, okay? I'm using this kettlebell as a counterbalance. Without the kettlebell, I might fall backwards, okay? So I'm using it as a counterbalance, okay? Shift side to side and hold this deep squat position for 20 seconds, okay? When you're done, set the kettlebell on the ground and stand, okay? So you're gonna do 3 rounds of your warm-up activation drills, all right? 20 seconds on the hip prior and 30 reps per side on the 3-way glutes. Okay, so that is your entire warm-up. Once you've done that, you're moving into the 10-minute EMOM. So since it's 10 minutes, you're gonna do 5 rounds of each exercise. The first exercise is a heel elevated goblet squat. So I'm going to use small weight plates like this. If you're at a gym, you can use small weight plates. If you're at home, you can use dumbbells to elevate your heels, or you can use textbooks or like a thick book, phone book, whatever. So you're gonna put your plates down about how wide you would squat, and then you're gonna take your kettlebell or your dumbbell held in front of your chest, and we're gonna squat very, very upright and nice and slow on the way down, and then quick on the way up, okay? Slow and controlled on the way down, quick on the way up, okay? So with the heels elevated, it's gonna allow you to be very, very upright. Okay, what I don't wanna see is this. All right, so not folding in half, but instead, let your knees travel forward and right back up. Okay, so that's the first exercise of your EMOM. Second exercise, I'm gonna grab a bigger weight plate now. I just have a 20-kilo weight plate here. I'm gonna stand on top. I'm either gonna hold my kettlebell in front of my chest like this, or I'm gonna hold 2 dumbbells down by my sides, but I'm gonna go step back and lunge down. Up. All right, switch feet, back, down, back up. I'm going nice and deep all the way down. Okay, so when we elevate the front foot, we're just getting a bigger range of motion. If you don't have a plate, you can just use no plate and keep it flat. Okay, so just to reiterate, for an EMOM, at the top of the minute, you're gonna start exercise A, do the reps, and then rest. The second minute, you're gonna do exercise B, do the reps, and then rest. You're gonna do 10 rounds or 5 each. Okay, so that's it for your strength EMOM. To finish, you have a circuit. All right, 3 exercises or 4 rounds. So we're gonna start with hamstring curls, then we have a deadlift, and then jumping lunges. Okay, so how are we gonna do these hamstring curls? Just move that out of the way. I'm gonna use a band attached to something. So for me, it's attached to the squat rack, but you might attach it to a banister or some sort of pole or a chair leg, something sturdy. Okay, I'm gonna lay on my belly and put the band around my heels. Okay, head down, and I'm gonna pull it all the way in, squeeze, and release. Trying to keep tension on the band the whole way, so scoot further away if you need to. And release. Okay, you're doing 20 reps here. This should burn your hamstrings, which is the back of your legs. Okay? Once you've done 20 reps, you're gonna get your kettlebell. All right, if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a big dumbbell. I'm just using 12 kilos here. If it was up to me, I'd probably use something heavier. But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'll just use this 12. Okay, so feet kind of wide, toes pointing out. So we're gonna bend down, pick up the weight, stand up, squeeze the glutes. Okay, so the knees go out, and then up and squeeze. All right, I'll show you from the side how I keep my back flat. So I'm gonna push my bum back, and then back up. Touch the ground, and back up. Okay, to finish it off, this one's gonna get your heart rate up, and that's the jumping lunges. We're going down, jump, down. Okay, if you can't do jumping lunges or if that irritates your knees, regular lunges will do. So you're doing 4 rounds of those 3 exercises. They will burn, and you're gonna get a little breathless. All right, enjoy day 1, lovely legs.